All right, I have a series where I'm showing off creating decks and playing with those decks in bronze. It's a lot easier in bronze. Here are the different decks that I've created. Some of them have some expensive cards, but in general, I'd estimate somewhere around 300 DEC to play them. But let's look at why you came to the video. We're going to go to My Cards. We're going to empty out the collection. These are all the rented cards. And the thing you want to do is click on the status so we can see all the cards that we've played in, well, the last hour are all of these. But if we extend beyond it to the other day, then it's all of these. Um, there we go. All right. So, and then that's 56 cards. So what we played with recently, if we were to make a deck out of them, we go to decks and then hit import the 56, I would say something along of lines of actually play one day of play bronze. Put the date in there, 218. Yep, I think that will work. And we'll hit confirm and we'll see what the actual rent cost on it is. 265. Now, what I want to do is go back to my cards and look at the rest of them and say, yeah, but I'd actually would have enjoyed using some of these cards. Like I didn't play much with the black, the death splinter. Which ones of these would I actually have added in? Might as well add in the Sethropod, just in case. And the living lava launcher, it's too many mana. So you don't want all these high mana cards. I would suspect the Spark Pixies would have been a good one to add in there, and the Imp Bowman. I don't know why there's two of them. I guess I rented it twice. Um, hmm. Yeah, so Spark Pixie, Imp Bowman, Cruel Cethropod. So those are only three I'd really add to that list. So if we go back to decks, go back to here. Oh, where is it? Um, let's do thematic decks. One day of play, and let's hit edit. Change this to 322. Don't forget that. And then let's look at water. And let's add in a Cethropod. And what else was it? Something low mana, wasn't it? You know what? I don't know if any of these. Uh, I'll still think that Coral Wraith would be a good addition because we're very magic heavy on this team. Because really, we're only going to go with well, the one, no, and Possiblia. So we have uh, two summoners on that list. And then we're going to go over to fire, and we are going to add in. Did I ever use the Radiated Scorcher? That was the Imp Bowman that I really wanted to make sure was in there. Maybe the Cobalt Bruiser? Yeah. I still think the Goblin Shaman would be great. All right. And then we go to death. How many death are in here? That's pretty good. 3 and 2. And the Hard Claw. I know I didn't use him, but I still think he's a valuable asset. Kadoki. Let's call this all I used. And with a couple extras at the end. But we know that they're extras starting around this point. So, oh, we want to make sure that we've got a good amount of neutral. Which neutrals did we not end up using? This one would be a good one for the blue squad. I'm going to add them in. Is there any other magics? Oh, Spirit Hoarder. Probably be even better for the. Oh, look at that. Dwarven Wizard. Dr. Blight. Okay. Let's take a look at the team. All these ones I added at the end are pretty decently priced. Dwarven, Spirit. So everything after here are ones that I didn't really play with because it looks like I didn't even have these much. Some of them I had, Soul Strangler, Imp Bowman, but I didn't have some of these other guys. And I should get rid of Wave Brood because I didn't really use them. Half the cost is the yodin. That's just how that goes. All right. So that, if you want to know a good bronze team, you could go and this one is public. You can favorite it. You can use it. And just so you know, when you go to there, starting at Cruel Cethropod, you can just be more selective. Of course, if it's point one, some of these that are point one, just jump in on them, just get them, Harclaw at point four, some of these. But if you're trying to save some money, you can skip these two. You could skip the coral. Um, uh, you know what? You could skip the Kelia. You don't need three. Um, but there's going to be a lot of decks that will tell you how to play with the Kelia. Not mine. You could skip the Wave Brood. So we're looking at 6, 9, 10, and then 20, 30, and it's up to you whether you want the Yodin or not. If you do, that's 150 off. And where's the Play-Doh? I didn't organize this one like I did on my other ones. Sorry about that. We got to make sure the Play-Doh is in there. Magnor's in there. Where is the Play-Doh? Let's go to Elements. Fire. Play-Doh has to be in there. I just didn't see it somewhere. So, um, yodin is in there. These guys are super important. There's the Play-Doh. So these are the top level reds. And then we'll put blues. I'm going to organize this and I'll get back to you in a second. All right, I've organized them. So here are the top tier red that I played with. I used a lot of red. And then here are the 4 must-have neutrals. And then here's the blue, because that was my second most popular one. You got a Magic Squad and a non-Magic Squad and Immortalis. And then here's the greens, which are, let me move that one. Just a few, I think, just a couple, to be honest. I think that you would have to use this sparingly. Actually, what we need to do is do Earth and get where is it? We need the llama and the cron is for if you got some big money to spend. You could just add that in later. Mylor as well would be, we're going to add that one towards the back. Where is the other summoner? There we go. You'd have to play this one with some neutrals. Speaking of neutrals, there, your neutrals are there. The black team, actually, I'd probably want to move the black team ahead of the green team. A really good green team is just more expensive. So, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to put them in order. So, because I think this is important. To know where your priorities should lie. And playing this setup should be red first, neutrals, blues, then these blacks, then the greens, then some more neutrals, and then a couple of optional neutrals, and then a group of like maybes, depending on your budget. I won't add in. And then finally, not on the list is llama and cron. Llama cron. And then make sure you have all the fiends. I don't know if they're all listed, but the fiends are important. I think they're all in there. So there we go. That is an awesome, awesome deck. 293 for all of them. But like I said, you can skip all of these ones. So 10, 17, 27, 30, 40. So something like 50. So you got 250-ish, and you got all of them. But you don't have to play all the decks. All right, that is the story of winning at bronze. And then you can go to this link here and check out all of me playing with that deck. And you should win bronze and get way up into the top of the leaderboard. Rank 38 within 60 games. You could be there. So let's see here. Yeah, still a capture rate 75. I'm way up there. I've just barely completed one day of playing. So, all right. Thanks. Bye.